So I just found out that basically every tutorial I've seen on supergliding was getting one thing completely wrong. I literally gave up on superglides for the longest time because it just kind of felt like it was a random chance whether I'd hit them or not. And I can't believe I'm only just learning this, but I digress. So most tutorials will tell you that a superglide is achieved by mantling and then at the top of the mantle pressing crouch and jump at the same time. And this is almost true, but you're actually not supposed to press them at the same time. If you're totally new to supergliding, I'll clarify that the timings for all this are very precise and it's down to a 1 or 2 frame window, which is why this is actually probably the only movement tech that's actually easier on console due to the lower frame rate. The best way to try and time it is to look near the top of the screen and watch the camera shake as you reach the top of the mantle. If you use other reference points like your distance to the ground, it'll make it very difficult to do this on other legends as everyone has a different height. But the view shake is one thing that stays consistent between legends. So you actually want to press jump slightly before the crouch, but it needs to be fast enough that it almost feels like they're being pressed at the same time. But not quite. Like I said, the timing is very precise, so this is still going to take a lot of practice to do consistently. But whereas before it felt like it was totally random chance, now I'm actually noticing a consistent improvement each time I practice. I've heard that the difference between inputs is also frame dependent, so the gap might actually be larger on console compared to PC, which would explain why so many people think that they have to be pressed at the same time, since most tutorials are coming from PC players. But I can't really confirm or deny this. But yeah, if you felt like your superglides were super inconsistent before, this might be why. Also, some ways to identify whether you're too fast or too late. If you're dead sliding, not moving anywhere, you're probably inputting too early, so try and wait a little longer through the animation. If you're jumping and then landing in a slide, you're almost there, but you might not be inputting the slide quick enough, or you could be inputting too late altogether. And when you start getting these kind of half superglides, you know you're very close to getting the timings right. If you never hit a superglide before, then you might have to practice for a little while just to feel out the exact timing, but if you keep at it, you should get it eventually.